Quote of the day. This is from Kate Cawthorne, which she shared this morning, and I'm going to share it with the world. Quote: "The only thing capable of making you feel powerless is the inability to recognize the power within yourself." Thank you, Kate. Every morning, this is my tip for you guys. I always have freshly squeezed juice every day. I don't usually have coffee or tea. I'm high on whatever is in this natural sugar. So this gives a good boost to your immune system, but it's good for you. It feels good too when you're having it every day. So try it out if you're not on it. Getting high on juice. I just want to do a big shout out to Rajan, a new beautiful spirit in my life and amongst my circle of friends. A couple of weeks ago, we were at Speakers Institute and I was on stage, and Rajan has heard me a couple of times. And he mentioned that he actually likes my tonality. My tonality! I used to be monotone. I used to speak on a very boring sort of voice. But now, over a period of time, because I actually recognized that I sounded boring and I didn't want to sound boring when I was talking to people. So I didn't realize that, I'll give you a tip, singing will actually help you with how you say things, your volume. So pick up singing. That would help with volumizing your voice, crescendo, and because I used to play piano for 6-7 years, and piano and singing while I was playing the piano was a very hard thing for me to do because I feel like I'm deaf. But over a period of time, it took me quite some time to pick up singing, and I have to continue doing it because it's my way of being and low, but I don't want to sing on the camera, but grab a microphone and just sing any song and then record yourself, re-listen to it, and then go, oh okay, I need to go higher on this particular note, lower on this particular note, and you can watch your speed. The other tip that I want to give you is the fact that, because I read stories to my daughter before she goes to bed, so I actually get into character and I put sounds in different characters, and my daughter giggles and she laughs, and I know she enjoys that book because she'll ask me to read it again like 3 times just before she goes to bed, or a few nights later she'll go and grab that same book and she'll want me to read. So I get into role play, I get into character, and that's how I actually improve my tonality. So even if you're not out there to do public speaking, but you want to improve your voice and you don't want to sound monotone all the time, that's one way of doing it. It's just reading a book out loud or singing. That's another way, or just continue speaking to people, record yourself, film yourself, re-look at yourself. And the biggest takeaway that I received from all the mentors, from Sam, from Kate, from Jody and Nick Hardy, is the fact that you need to, when you're filming yourself, just de-associate yourself and just listen first of how you're actually saying things. Yeah, just don't look at your body language. Just first thing is to listen to see how you sound behind the lens. Now sometimes it can be really hard to go, oh my god, feedback, I don't want to look at myself. It's really hard, but that's the only way you can actually progress and improve, whether it's your tonality, your body language, your structure, and that's just building confidence as well. So I have to look through the screen and go, okay, who is this woman talking on stage behind the camera, and go, okay, she should be able to improve on this, she should be able to improve on that. So I've learned now that I just de-associate myself and just say, there's a woman behind the camera, how can she improve in front of the screen or on stage? So that's how I do it. So this morning I've been going through really quickly on Facebook, which I normally don't do, and I was commenting on a photo from my friend Nelsa, which in my head I always think Nestle. I don't know why, but I have to think Nelson Mandela. So Nelsa messaged me saying, "What are you up so early in the morning?" And I'm like, I'm always up at 5 a.m. generally, because getting myself ready for the day, and I do all my affirmations and my gratitudes, and I meditate in the morning, so I feel better when I'm a early riser. And she's written saying, "I have been lying awake thinking of my 80 minutes talk on the TED stage." And I'm sitting there typing away going, "What? Wow, how come I didn't even know this?" And you're going to meet Nelsa. She's just absolutely warming. She's inspirational. She's so much fun, and I just love connecting with her. And we just get along with a house of fire. No judgment whatsoever. And we have a journey that are quite similar because we went through adversary. But anyway, so she messaged me, "No, I haven't done it. It's just a goal." And I just went, "Oh, wow. You gotta have goals in life." And that is a big goal. And while I'm like reading your text, I'm going, I am going to be sending you just positive vibes. And I absolutely recommend having you to the organisers of TED Talks. You have to have Nelsa on stage because she's just brilliant. She's wonderful, and her talk is absolutely awesome. But Nelsa, that's a goal to have, and I can't wait to see you on that stage. So yeah, text me anytime. I love ya. This is Nelsa.
Hi.
I spoke about her this morning, just a tiny bit actually.
Oh.
And we've
Hi.
bonded over, I don't know how many days? A very short period of time. So she's doing the
We're like
crochet course.
sisters.
I absolutely love her. And you know what? Speakers Institute has wonderful people here.
We're like family. This place has become like a tribe to me, a family tribe. It's true. You walk in here and you feel like you've come home because it's like minds. There's futuristic people thinking of changing the world in their different spheres, and it's just awesome.
There's so many people with such great messages, and they're doing it because they love it, and it comes from the heart. But you're going to see Nelsa around a lot more, actually. So this is who I am. So we've just done the first part of this morning's workshop, and I just want to share with you the first opening line from Katherine Malloy, because she's facilitating today with presentation and stagecraft. So that's what it's all about. The words were, quote, "Be conscious. Inspire your audience with one thing." I just thought, wow. And there was another thing that I've learnt as well that Katherine said, and it's actually now engraved in my head. Our thoughts become our words. Our words become our actions, and our actions become our behaviour. So I'm going to leave you with that. So we're past halfway now, and we're just at the moment preparing for our stagecraft. But before we do, we actually had a really good session, and I found out that I'm visual and kinesthetic as well. So I am very much a visual person, so I like seeing things. And in order for me to remember my presentation is actually to have just images that will help with each of my milestone when I'm presenting on the next topic or the next paragraph that I'm going to be sharing. And kinesthetic is I'm sort of a I am. I love touching and feeling, so everything has to come from the heart when I'm speaking. And yeah, that's a good trait. They're all good traits. I realised that I am, which really confirmed it during a little questionnaire that I've been given by Speakers Institute. So Katherine Molly actually went through that and explained each and every one of the different skills and processing styles, I should say. In order to become great. Yay.
Oh, it's fun in the afternoons, isn't it? How are you feeling? A little bit lost? Did you get to see your pictures in your section? I was thinking, I wonder if you got to see your pictures. Being visual.
So just a review and just my feedback about my performance and what I've felt today. I did some stagecraft and it was very disappointing. I didn't do well, and that's okay. I was in a safe environment to actually fail, and I will have to do better next time. I think what had happened was, definitely what had happened was I was thinking way too much, and I was taking feedback here, told to slow down. Because I was slowing down way too much, that I started to lose concentration and I didn't know where I was heading, and plus I wanted to be authentic, so I had to let my feelings come out. But that's okay, because next time I'm going to do it better, and I will do it better every single time. I will. I know I will, and I can. You saw my review, you saw me on stage that day. Day 3, stagecraft and presentation. It is full on. It's a full 1-day intensive. And Katherine Malloy, thank you so much for allowing me to have my breakthrough, because I needed that breakthrough. For me to take courage to get on stage and talk about my personal life again in front of more beautiful spirits. I was allowed to fail. I was allowed to cry. I had bottled up my emotions because I thought that was the better way. No, I wasn't ready to release. That's more the word. I wasn't ready to release my emotions, and I needed that breakthrough. I needed to release the emotions that I had, because I didn't know the variation level of being, I suppose the word is being emotional is the word. And to communicate to a wider audience, you have to have emotions, but I didn't know the degree. So that's why I was a lot more content focused than emotional focus, and I really needed to have that because I'm now much more connected with my message. Katherine, you're a fantastic facilitator. You're fun, you're bubbly, you've got a lot of energy on the platform, and I thank you for allowing me to be authentic and allowing me to have that breakthrough with you. I will always remember you from your $1 million handshake. I now have the $1 million handshake and I will give my $1 million handshake to everybody that I meet. But I will always be that sort of person who, about impressions. Impressions last. I'm the biggest hugger when I meet people, so I will continue to be me and allow myself to just be as warming and carefree that I am. Thank you so much for explaining about how to use the stage, about personality, understanding who I am. So according to the disc, I am an influencer. So I'm more a fast speaker. I speak from more of my chest level, but I am more sort of a person who likes to engage with people and be more connected. So I need to show more of that about myself and be me, Katherine. That's what you can say. Just be you. So I just want to say thank you so much for your teachings, and I can't wait to see you again, and hopefully you'll be my next mentor when you're back in Sydney and teaching one of my other intensive classes.